What's up, everybody? Thanks again for tuning in. Today I will be discussing episode 4. Um, it really starts with talking about blindsiding Josh, which is kind of the obvious move. But the fun part is they go to the bird cage and there's an X on it. These two sticks, and it ends up being Caroline's being sneaky, and she takes same symbol, the two sticks with the X down, put it next to this log. To me, I was like, huh, that's so obvious. But Sarah finds it. My apologies. The X. She also puts the fake idol. Sarah finds it, is pumped, sneaks it away, everything like that. Um, and we'll save more details on that for a little bit later. Um, you'll understand why, especially if you've seen the episode. It's challenge time. Tarp's the reward, and just Caroline struggles. Struggles. Like, it's the slingshots at the board. She can't do any of it. So Soka wins, Ratu wins. Thankfully, it's reward for them. Still does not work out. And then they always have 3 people go on this advantage, one from each tribe. This little trip they go on. This time, they all get idols. It's like, what? That's crazy. So, and this is also, I don't know if this ever has been done. There's a lot of seasons I've watched, and I've been trying to think, but they actually, they get the idol, but then they have to pick out of a hat a new buff, and they go to a new tribe. So we have Josh to Tika, Carson to Ratu, and then Jamie to Soka. Sorry, I had to figure that all out. Josh shows up, new place, lies about being a surgeon, even though he mentioned needing steady hands for work one time at a challenge, so everybody's a little skeptical. He said he's a fitness trainer, I believe. Really between a rock and a hard place, because even if he was like, yeah, I'm a surgeon, then people are like, well, you don't need the money, we'll just vote you out of here. So I get why he's doing it, but he may have slipped saying that one line there. He tells Carson that Jamie found the idol, leaves out that it's fake. So much deceit. I would do so terrible in Survivor. I always like to think I'd do good, but I'm so trustworthy. And I'm like, yeah, I believe everything you say. But maybe one day. We'll see. Jamie goes to Soka. Danny, who I'm telling you, he's in it to win it. But I think he's either going to win it, or his in it to win it spirit is going to kill his game, because he goes through Jamie's entire bag. Doesn't find anything. Lucky for Jamie. But I get it, Survivor, but it's always a little sketchy when someone's like, I'm going through your whole bag, and he's like looking through everything, But again, he's in it to win it, clearly, so I get it. So then we go to immunity challenge time. One of the old school, you grab the key while you fall into the water, where there's always one person that somehow just and misses the key. There was one this time. Then they got the balance beam, which there's always like the 3 or 4 people that struggle, which it had this, and then the puzzle, of course. I did write a note. It's Lauren that was the one that fell and missed the key. Brandon has to swim all the way back to the start and do the whole jump, get the key, balance beam, get up to the dock, which by the time everybody gets to that dock, they are dead. And he had already gone, so, good on him. I know he's a big guy and athlete, but that's still a lot of work for somebody. Jam Jam takes forever on the balance beam. I mean, it's a tough watch there. So does Kane. he falls as well a bunch, and it's a tough watch for the most part for some of this. Soka wins, Ratu wins, and you won't believe it, they still going to tribal. Tika tribe is going to tribal. And then Jam, he's got to shut his mouth sometimes. He talks to Caroline, and he's like, I'm the target because I'm the only threat here. No one else is a threat. And it's just like, bro, why are you saying this to people? That hurts people's feelings. We get to tribal, and it's just... They're Jam and Caroline, they're, button heads, and it's tough. I was, as I said, I think at the very beginning, I love the little, like, group of them and everything. But, when you go to tribal every week, it's hard to do. He calls her Felicia. It's a whole mess. Carolyn doesn't have a poker face. She just... You can read everything she's got going on. And then, like, while they're doing all this, Josh, like, in my opinion, he says these small words to Caroline, indicating, like, they had talked about using the idol he has. And I thought he was going to play it on Caroline. That's what they said they were kind of hyping it up before Tribal to play it that way. But then he plays it on himself, thankfully, because all of the votes were for him, so good play by him. Carolyn votes Sarah. Jam's face was just... it was so funny. Poor Jam. So Sarah's gone, and that concludes this episode. Thank you so much, guys, for watching, and see you next time. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.